Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be...
Good morning, Crusaders. Daryl here. Very exciting news for me. I've been in contact with Vatrer Lithium Battery Company, and yesterday I received my Vatrer Lithium Iron Phosphate 12.8 volt 100 amp hour lithium battery. So, and this battery has conductivity with a application for your smartphone, which is very exciting. So you don't need an external wireless unit to hook up to it. So I already cut the tape, so let's go ahead and get into this box and see what we have. First off, this is a really thick cardboard box. Has a very nice foam padding on the top. You open it up, it's wrapped in a plastic bag, and there is a handle to it. So let's see if I can get this out. Look at that. Was able to lift it up with one arm. I would not be able to do that with the AGM battery that I had or have in my truck right now. One arm. So I'm excited to get this on the scale, see what the actual weight is, and then go from there. Also in the box, it has another thick padding on the bottom. And here's the little bags of accessories. What do we have here? All right, so we have the owner's manual, information manual. This also says it's a low temperature charging, self-heating, so it's able to be used in low temperatures, and it has a built-in heating system to it if the battery gets too cold. So that's excellent also. Also within this bag, you have the warranty policy, and you also have, if you notice, it's a flat top. So these are, I believe, the 8mm bolts, or that you take the tops off. Red's the positive. These are just safety caps, so they will come off. And then you have the negative. So very excited for this. If you want, we can get into some of the information from the manual. You could also go to their website, www.vatrerpower.com. Look them up. Super excited. Let's see what some of these things have to say. Warranties real quick. They have a 5-year product warranty on this. They have 24-hour assistance. If the battery cannot be figured out through the assistance for the 24-hour, they will send you another battery, and your battery has to be sent back so they can test it and see what was wrong with it. Let's see what else. The charging system. It talks about the different ways to charge it within this book. Also talks about the charging limit is 14.6 volts. It says over voltage disconnect voltage is 15 volts, and reconnection voltage 14.2. Says the discharge disconnection voltage is 10.8, and the reconnection voltage is 11.6, and under voltage warning is 12.4. So they talk about storage. They talk about the battery management system, which is built into this, and also the different operating temperatures. They have graphs in here about the different discharge curves, which I can't wait to sit down and look at that more and really read about it. Charging characteristics, discharge characteristics, temperature. It talks about the app that you go to. So let me download that app and let's see what we can get ourselves into. But like I said, this is the Vatrer 12.8 volt, 100 amp hour lithium battery with the built-in wireless communication. So once you download the app, then you can see all the vitals of your battery. So excited. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and then let's get more into this so I can go ahead and install this in the back of my truck so I can start running my refrigerator and all the other electronics that I have in the back of my truck. So, and once again, thank you to JC from Vatrer Power, who reached out to me. I will be upfront and tell you I did not pay for this battery. They sent this to me. The only thing is they asked that they get to look at the video beforehand. In our communications, all I told them was I will be very fair and as accurate as I can about the battery. And like all products, I won't sit around and bash a product. I might offer some suggestions. So for those who may be seeing this and those who may want me to try out some other products, I'll be fair. I will not bash your product. I will offer suggestions if I happen to see one. So right now I'm digging the size. I like the handle that can be removed if needed, and I definitely like the weight. Look at, I'm lifting this up with 2 thumbs. So I can't wait to get this on the scale and see how much lighter it is compared to a standard AGM battery. So let's get into this. All right, y'all. So I was thumbing through the owner's manual here, and when I get a moment, I'm really going to read more in depth about it. But it talks about storage, long-term storage. It talks about different ways to connect if you're going to run in parallel or in series. Here's one that really catches my attention. It talks about the battery management system. And with this built-in battery management system, remember I said that it has its little brain at the top of the battery. The built-in battery management system will protect your battery from overcharging, deep discharge, overload, overheating, short circuits, and low self-discharge rate. That's like 6 different functions that little brain will do to keep your battery healthy, which I think is pretty awesome. Now, it also talks about, it has a temperature disconnect to it also. And this says the disconnect functions when the internal temperature of the battery reaches, for us in the United States, 167 degrees Fahrenheit, it will disconnect power to whatever it's powering. That way it'll protect the battery itself. So I hope nobody is in an area where they have to experience 167 degrees Fahrenheit, or what does it say, 75 degrees Celsius in the rest of the world. That's going to be quite uncomfortable. So unless you're working with one of these in a big oven, hopefully you'll never have to experience that. But I'm sure it also is in part where, say, a vehicle catches fire or something like that. It'll shut itself down to hopefully protect the battery. So those are some cool things. The other cool thing is the wireless application. So, and this wireless application, if you go onto the App Store, I have an iPhone. I have Androids in the past. So you can go on your Apple Store or your Android store. I'm fine with both. I personally like the ease of Android photos, but maybe the iPhones make better pictures. But we're not talking about that crap. We're talking about this pretty awesome battery here. So there is an app for that. So let me go ahead and download the app, and then we can go over and see what the different functions are with the app. All right, y'all. So here is the app downloaded. And it was very simple. In the owner's manual, if you notice real quickly, that's the what you need to look up. And once you do and you get it, this is what it comes on your screen. So as soon as I turned it on, it went ahead and connected to my battery. So as you could tell, it right now out of the box, it is 54% charged. It looks like it has a charge mode on, a discharge mode on. Right now it's showing that the total volts, it shows total volts right now are 13.19. There's no current coming in, there's no power going out. It says that the voltage high is 3.299 volts. It does talk about the temperature of it. Currently in my house, it's saying that the battery is 76.8 degrees. And the pretty cool thing is also, it appears that this battery has 4 different power cells. So it goes through, it cycles through the different cell. So it's looking like it's an average of 3.29 volts or whatever per cell. And that brings it up to the 12 volt system. Now, if one of those cells was to go bad, this app would alert you to that. Let's see, control feature. It talks about let's see, it says basic information. So it talks about the information of this battery, which is pretty neat, especially if you're trying to troubleshoot something. Let's go back. I don't know if it's what origin setting is. It shows the normal capacity to cycle capacity, full charge. So these are different settings. It looks like I'm going to have to set. And yes, it says cell number is 4. So there's 4 power cells within this battery. Now this just goes on to my different information. So if you would like to reach out to me, there is my email, theadventurecrusader@gmail.com. And this would have to complete the different information about myself on this battery. So here's the history button. So currently there's no history on the battery from myself. All right, so here's the specifications. This is the top of the battery. As you can see, down in the bottom is the negative terminal, but this is the model LM12100, and it's a type lithium iron phosphate battery. It says energy is 12.8 volts at 100 amp hours and 1280 watt hours. Charge voltage is 14.2 to 14.6. The max charge current is 100 amp, and the max discharge current is 100 amp. So that's important to think about with the lithium ion batteries. Your max charge is 100%, but you can discharge it 100%. So you can discharge it down to 0. Now, do I recommend that? No, I do not. But in emergency situations for power, it can go back down to 0, and then you can recharge it that way. So as you can tell, it is sort of sturdy as far as like me banging around by accident. But there's the specifics. Here's the front, and say it's you don't really want it around water, fire. It does have its owner's manual. Looks like it's recyclable. All right, so let's dive into the owner's manual a little bit. Okay, Crusader, so let's go ahead. This is just a little scale out of the bathroom that no one ever wants to step on. And we're weighing this. This comes in at 23.5 pounds. Okay, 23.5 pounds, which I think is substantially lighter than the AGM battery. So let's find out. This is a Group 31 battery, lithium, at 23.5 pounds. And let me see what the Group, I think it's a 24, lead acid battery will be weighed in at. All right, this is the lead acid battery that came out of my car. 38.2 pounds. So this is just a Group 24 battery. This was the one that was my starter battery, but I replaced it with another Group 24 battery. So, I mean, that's crazy. What did I say? 38.5 pounds? Okay, y'all. So we got the battery installed. I'm about to go out on the trail ride in a little bit. Got my refrigerator going. Just within the last, like, say, 15 minutes, it's already 20 degrees cooler, and it's running off this battery. This battery, remember, lithium iron phosphate. It comes in at 23.5 pounds. I say it again, 23.5 pounds. The AGM battery in Group 24, which is smaller than the Group 31, came in at 38.2 pounds. So that is a difference of 14.7 pounds that I'm taking out of my vehicle. That's substantial. 14.7 pound difference between a larger Group 31 lithium iron phosphate battery to the Group 31 AGM battery. Substantial amount of weight difference. So I'm going to end it for right now. And remember, guys, like, subscribe, and share. And God bless. And I hope to see you on your own adventure. Don't forget, vatrerpower.com, and look out for more content by me testing this battery. Hope to see you on your own adventure.